Well, thank you so much for coming to our ribbon cutting ceremony this morning. My name is Jill Martin, and I'm the Assistant Director for the Saline County Library System. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to our ceremony, which celebrates the opening of our new parking lot for the Mabel Boswell Memorial Library. Today is the day to celebrate the friends who share our vision for the library and to celebrate our friends who truly know the impact a library can have on a community. We celebrate friends who donate to our cause, who support us with their words, work, and actions. And today, we especially celebrate Ted and Joyce Boswell, whose generous donation has vastly improved library accessibility to the people of this community. Our friendship with the Boswell family has been a long one. When we started planning this ribbon cutting ceremony, I started researching some of our history and looking back, like any good librarian would do, at some of the contributions that the Boswell family has made, and I really find them all to be quite extraordinary. Ted's mother, Mabel Boswell, for whom the building is named, worked for the establishment of the Saline County Library System and spearheaded her family's gift of land and money for the first Bryant branch. Years later, the Boswell family gave additional land for the new Bryant Library and purchased back the old library and the land on which it stands, thereby assisting in its funding. I also learned that it was Dean and Mabel Boswell who instilled in their children the deep commitment of service to their community. Ted and Joyce have really honored their memories by continuing in their support of the library. True generosity towards an organization and a community is a rare quality, and I consider us very lucky to have our friendship with the Boswells. Joyce Boswell has served on the Saline County Library Board and was on the board when the millage was gained to build the new library buildings in Benton and in Bryant. Those projects were completed in 2003 and 2002, respectively. And here we are now, 14 years after the completion of the building and our original parking lot. Who knew that in a little over a decade we would see such growth in our visitors and the use of this public library? In 2007, we found ourselves needing to expand the building because we had so many patrons coming to visit our library. The library has not only grown in size, but also in the number of services we offer to this community. We have patrons visiting the library for books, movies, CDs, comic books, fishing poles, to use our computers, and the fastest Wi-Fi in town. On top of this, we have added story times, exercise classes, art classes, Lego clubs, and an annual fall carnival. And every December, Santa Claus himself takes time to visit this library in Bryant. With an increase in all of these services and programs that we offer, we've seen an influx in the number of patrons who come through our doors every day. And with that increase in mind, our patrons were quickly filling up our old parking lot. Anytime we had a class, event, story time, there wasn't a spot to be had. So, the Saline County Library looked to our old friends, to the family who has supported us all along, and asked for an additional donation of land. The Boswells yet again showed their true friendship to the library. This generous donation has added 40 parking spaces, a drive-through book drop, a storage building, and staff-dedicated parking. The Boswell support has allowed us to better serve our patrons both today and in the future. Ted and Joyce, the library staff thanks you, the library board thanks you, and the citizens of Saline County and the patrons of this wonderful library thank you. Your friendship to us is a treasure, one that we hold deeply to our hearts. Now, let's grab the ribbon and the giant scissors and officially celebrate our opening of the new parking lot